The baby monitor in our house started picking up a voice, but we don't have a baby. Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is Haunted Threads After Dark, where I read spooky, scary, haunted stories. If that's your thing, then stick around and turn the volume up, turn the lights down, and whatever you do, don't look behind you. My wife and I moved into our house about 8 months ago. It's an older place, built in the 60s, but it had been fully renovated before we bought it. New wiring, new plumbing, the whole thing. We don't have kids yet. We're trying, but nothing's happened so far. I mention that because it matters for what happened next. The house came with a few things left behind by the previous owners that the realtor said we could keep or toss. Most of it was junk. An old ladder, some paint cans, a box of mismatched dishes. But in the closet, the smallest bedroom, that one we'd started thinking of as a future nursery, there was a baby monitor, just the receiver unit. No camera, still in decent shape. I plugged it in one night out of curiosity, mostly to see if it still worked, and set it on the dresser in that room before going to bed. Around 1 a.m, the monitor woke me up. Not static, a voice, soft, sing-song, the way you'd hum to soothe a baby to sleep. I sat up thinking my wife had turned on some app on her phone, but she was asleep next to me, hadn't moved. I got up and walked down the hall to the nursery. The monitor was still on the dresser, right where I left it, humming out of that same soft tune into an empty, dark room. I unplugged it and went back to bed and didn't think much of it. I figured it was some weird interference. Baby monitors are notorious for picking up stray signals. Other people's monitors, walkie-talkies, that kind of thing. My wife laughed when I told her in the morning and said the house probably still had some old wireless gremlin from the previous family. It happened again 3 nights later, same time, almost to the minute. This time I didn't get up right away. I lay there and listened, and the humming turned into words, low enough that I had to strain to make them out. It was singing a lullaby, one I didn't recognize. And at the end of the second verse, it said, clear as anything, almost home now. I did get up that time. I walked into the nursery and the monitor's little status light was glowing green, meaning it was actively receiving a signal from somewhere. Not just picking up ambient noise, an active transmission. I checked online. The specific brand and model only paired with a transmitter unit, one that was sold with the receiver as a matched pair. Without that specific transmitter, the receiver shouldn't be able to pick up anything at all. We didn't have the transmitter. It wasn't in the closet, wasn't anywhere in the house. Believe me, I looked. The next few nights were quiet, and I almost convinced myself the whole thing had been some fluke. Some leftover signal bouncing around from a neighbor's old equipment finally giving out for good. Then, about a week later, my wife came to me in the morning looking pale and told me she'd heard it too. She hadn't wanted to say anything the first time because she thought she dreamed it. She said the voice said her name that night, not hello, her actual name. Whispered soft and slow between the lines of the lullaby. We moved the monitor out of the garage after that, in a box, unplugged. I told myself that would be the end of it. 2 nights later, my wife shook me awake at almost exactly 1 a.m. She said she could hear the lullaby again, but it wasn't coming from the garage. It was coming from down the hall, from the nursery, where there was no monitor at all anymore. We stood in that doorway together, and I swear to you, for a second, right at the end of the tune, the room got colder than the rest of the house. That specific kind of cold that sinks into your chest before your brain even catches up to what's happening. And underneath the lullaby, so quiet I almost missed it, there was another sound, small, breathing, the kind of breathing that belongs to something very little. that hasn't learned yet how to breathe quietly, how to be unnoticed. Got the goosebumps. We don't sleep with the door open anymore. We keep it shut always, no matter how warm the house gets in the summer. Some nights the house is quiet enough, I swear, I could still hear that same soft tune drifting from underneath it. And I lie there wondering exactly what it is that's still waiting in there for its turn to come home. Well, I must say, I got the goosebumps. I still have the goosebumps. I don't know what the heck is going on. So I think they're insinuating a little bit that they think that there's a baby ghost in there. But I don't think there's baby ghosts out there. I really don't, because I just don't believe that that would be fair or something that would happen. I just don't. But there is something else, because babies aren't singing to themselves, right? So there's something in there that's singing. A little unnerving, actually a little bit more than unnerving. I wouldn't be able to stay there. They're still living there. I'm like, no, I would leave. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with that crap. No, thank you. As you know, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know I'm a complete wimp, and I don't do this. This isn't something that's okay with me. So what do you guys think of the story? Please leave a comment and let me know what you thought. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, or what you think it could be, let me know. And if you like these types of stories, please follow me here on Haunted Threads After Dark. Press the follow button, press the like button if you like the story, and help me out by pushing those buttons. When you push those buttons, it helps the algorithm know that people like this stuff, and it sends my videos to more people, so more people can hear these stories like you are right now. With that said, I really hope that you liked the video. Please go to hauntedthreadsafterdark.com. Check out the website. If you have any stories that you would like to submit, go ahead and submit it there. And until then, I hope that you sleep tight if you can. And I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, bye.